Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're unraveling a topic that's just profoundly reshaping our world. It feels like it's moving at dizzying speed. Artificial intelligence, AI. We're going to try and, cut through the noise a bit, get to the heart of what's truly transformative about this technology.
Absolutely. And our mission here in this deep dive is really to pull back the curtain on AI for you. We want to explore how it actually works, look at its significant real world impact. You see it across so many sectors now, and then maybe peek ahead at what's on the horizon, all based on that great material you shared.
Exactly. So settle in. We're about to explore how AI is fundamentally reshaping things, and, well, trust me, it's going to be pretty eye-opening. Okay, so let's unpack this right from the very beginning. We all hear AI constantly, right, every day. But beyond the headlines, what's really going on under the hood? How would you define AI for someone who maybe gets the concept but wants to grasp its rapid evolution lately?
Right. Well, at its core, AI is about machines designed to do tasks that normally need human intelligence. So we're talking about giving computers the ability to learn, make decisions, recognize speech, translate languages, even have surprisingly natural conversations with us now.
That conversational part is really taking off.
It is. And what's really compelling now is this distinction between what we often call narrow AI and the more advanced stuff.
Yeah.
Systems like Siri or Alexa, they're great examples of narrow AI. They excel at one specific thing, maybe a few related things, but then you have these more advanced AIs like the large language models, ChatGPT, Google's Gemini. They represent a real leap. They can process information, generate it in really complex ways. They write, they can reason, summarize, even generate working code.
Yeah.
Across different areas, too.
Okay, so that distinction is crucial. It's not just more powerful, it's differently capable. And driving all this, you mentioned, is this reliance on massive data sets and these sophisticated algorithms. Can you clarify maybe what algorithms means right here? Because it's a word we hear a lot.
Yeah, it's key. Think of algorithms as the precise sets of instructions, the rules, essentially, that machines follow. They use these rules to learn, make decisions, solve problems. And AI learns from just gargantuan amounts of information. We're talking petabytes of text, images, audio. It's like a hugely complex pattern recognition system.
Like how we learn, but faster.
Sort of, yeah. Much like our brains learn to spot objects or understand language through tons of exposure, AI models get trained on these immense data sets. They learn to see these incredibly intricate patterns, and that lets them make predictions or generate new stuff. It's not just memorizing, it's building these statistical models that adapt and get better, but at a speed and scale.
Well,
It's just unimaginable for us.
right. And that scale, that speed,
Yeah.
that's where the real world impact starts to become so clear. Isn't it? What I find just astonishing is how fast AI went from being, theory, academic papers to really profoundly impacting our daily lives. I mean, seriously, 5 years ago, a lot of what we're about to discuss would have sounded like pure science fiction.
Yeah.
So let's trace that transformation. Where are we seeing the biggest shifts?
Well, zooming out a bit, healthcare has been undeniably revolutionized. And it's not just about doing things faster, it's about precision. Take diagnostics. There are AI systems like InfraVision, I think. They've shown they can spot early-stage lung nodules on CT scans with something like up to 94% accuracy, often flagging things a human radiologist might miss until later.
Wow, 94%. That's significant.
It really is. That's a potential game changer for early intervention. It literally could save lives.
And in business,
Yeah.
it feels relentless there. It's not just like writing basic marketing emails anymore, is it?
Oh, far beyond that. Tools like Jasper AI, for instance, they can generate thousands of unique ad variations in minutes. They can A/B test headlines, copy, images, at a scale no human marketing team could possibly match. And we're seeing results. Some brands report double-digit jumps in conversion rates.
Yeah.
That directly hit sales, customer acquisition. Big impact.
Yeah, and customer service too, right? The chatbots feel much more capable now. Plus, predicting what people might buy.
Yeah.
Sometimes creepily accurately.
Exactly. And then look at education. It's maybe a quieter revolution, but it's happening. Platforms like Khan Academy, Duolingo, they use AI not just to give you the lesson,
Yeah.
but to actually personalize the learning path for each student.
How does that work exactly?
Well, the AI analyzes how you're doing, figures out your strengths, your weaknesses, and then it dynamically adapts the curriculum just for you. Offers extra practice where you need it, different explanations. It's almost like having a dedicated tutor for every single student, tailoring it to their pace, their style.
That's incredible potential.
Yeah.
And, okay, we can't forget entertainment. AI seems to be popping up everywhere there.
Definitely. It's enabling whole new ways to be creative. You've got AI helping musicians generate new melodies, harmonies, helping animators create incredibly realistic characters, even assisting with film production, pre and post. It's really pushing creative boundaries in ways we just didn't imagine a short while ago.
And maybe the most pervasive example, social media.
Oh, absolutely. Something many of us touch every single day. Those algorithms deciding what you see on Instagram or TikTok or whatever feed you scroll, those are sophisticated AI systems. They're constantly learning what keeps you scrolling, what keeps you engaged, analyzing everything you do on the platform, predicting your preferences, curating that feed, all to maximize your time there. It's kind of invisible, but it's an incredibly powerful force shaping our digital world.
Hmm. Powerful is the word. But of course, with that kind of transformative power, there's often a shadow side, right? We've talked about the amazing upsides, but what about the real concerns? The risks that are emerging as AI gets, well, everywhere. It's not all rainbows and unicorns, is it?
No, definitely not. It's crucial we talk about the challenges too. One huge concern is job displacement, potential job loss. As AI systems get better, especially at routine tasks, analytical tasks, there's a genuine fear. Human workers could be replaced, particularly in areas like customer service, certain kinds of writing or content generation, manufacturing.
Yeah, you hear about that a lot.
Then there's the really critical issue of bias. This is a big one. If the data AI learns from is biased, maybe it reflects historical inequalities, or it's skewed in its representation of people, then the AI's decisions, its outcomes, will inevitably carry that bias forward. Magnify it even.
Can you give an example of that?
Sure. A stark one is facial recognition technology. It's been shown repeatedly to perform less accurately on certain demographic groups, often because the training data just didn't have enough examples of faces from those groups, so the system is literally biased in its performance.
Right, that's deeply problematic.
It is. And then, of course, there's the risk of misinformation. This feels like it's escalating. It's being fueled by AI-generated content, things like deepfakes, those hyper-realistic videos or audio clips that are completely fake, but also fake voices, even entire fake news articles written by AI that look totally legitimate.
Yeah.
It makes figuring out what's true and what's not incredibly difficult.
It really does make you wonder. These are genuinely complex problems, thorny issues, and I guess that's why you hear experts, governments, everyone really, calling for stronger rules, better regulations, more transparency in how AI is built, and a really ethical approach to using it, trying to get ahead of these challenges.
Exactly. It's a global conversation that's happening right now. So if we take all this, the good, the bad, the potential, and we try to connect it to the bigger picture, where is this all heading? What's next for AI? How might it keep evolving?
Well, one major area people talk about, maybe the holy grail for some researchers, is AGI, artificial general intelligence. This isn't just AI doing one specific thing well, like we discussed with narrow AI. AGI is the idea of machines that can understand, learn, and apply intelligence across many different areas, much like a human can.
So more flexible, adaptable intelligence.
Exactly. Now, it's still very much a work in progress, maybe even distant, but if or when it's achieved, the implications would be absolutely profound, huge.
And what about areas like creativity? We touched on entertainment, but more broadly.
Yeah, that's fascinating too. It seems likely AI will continue to evolve rapidly in creative fields.
But maybe not in the way people fear, like replacing humans entirely. Instead, AI is proving to be this incredibly powerful tool, something that can really boost human creativity.
How so?
Well, it can handle the tedious parts of a creative process, maybe generate lots of variations for an artist to choose from, or provide novel starting points for a writer or musician. It could free up human creators to focus more on the really innovative, conceptual parts of their work, augmenting creativity rather than replacing it.
That's a more optimistic take. And thinking globally, what about the potential for developing countries? That seems massive too.
Oh, potentially revolutionary. You could picture farmers in, say, remote villages using AI, maybe analyzing local weather, soil data from sensors to optimize their crop yields, dramatically improving food security, or think about healthcare. AI-powered diagnostic tools helping guide doctors or healthcare workers in really rural areas where specialists just aren't available.
Bridging the expertise gap.
Exactly, or even education. AI could help deliver personalized learning to children where schools are far away or under-resourced. It could help bridge these huge geographical and resource divides. The applications for global development are, well, they feel almost boundless.
It really puts it in perspective.
So yeah, as we've kind of explored today, AI it's fundamentally changing just about everything, from how we diagnose diseases to the news and entertainment we consume, from how kids learn in schools to how new startups innovate and build businesses. It's a technology that just keeps redefining what's possible.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. It's been fascinating. We really hope that you listening have gained some valuable insights today. Maybe got some new things to think about as you navigate this rapidly evolving world.
Absolutely. And maybe one final thought to leave you with. AI is incredibly powerful, no doubt about it. But ultimately, where it goes, its trajectory, its real impact, that's going to be shaped by the choices we make, all of us. It's really up to us to develop it and especially to use it wisely